So how y'all doing? I'm Josh, Widowmaker Josh here at Legator Guitars. I'm a product specialist and a shredder for them, and I'm here with these marvelous artists, these shredders here at Legator Guitars. And quickly, we're just gonna have everybody introduce themselves, starting right here. You go. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, hello. My name is Sebastian. I go by Sebastiside online. And yeah, I'm 27 years old. And yeah, I'm happy to be here at NAMM.
Sup? I'm Alberto Barsi. I come from Italy. 24 years old. I'm session player, shredder on social media, just all sorts of stuff.
Konnichiwa, everyone. I'm Ken from Japan. I'm a guitar player. Yo, Onityan. Nice to meet you.
I'm Charles Caswell. I play and produce music for Buried Alive, and I'm a strawberry.
He's responsible for creating a whole genre. That's who that guy is right there. So quickly, we're going to do a Q&A, right? And we're going to do signing after all of this, but we're going to get things started a little bit. I'm kind of interested to know, I want you guys to tell me, when did you guys start playing guitar and what influenced you to start playing guitar? Starting with you, Seb.
I started playing guitar when I was 14. And what influenced me was just mostly like video games, because they have a lot of metal music and I wanted to learn that. And over time, I found all of the progressive scene and all of the technical depth.
And in video games, like what era are you talking about? Like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PS2, PS3?
Oh.
Like
PC.
PC. Oh, you're a PC gamer.
Yeah.
FPS, mouse?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, so I started, if I remember correctly, when I was 11 years old. And funnily enough, the reason I started playing was because of players like B.B. King, Eric Clapton. Well, that's kind of ironic if you know me from social media, because that's the opposite of what I do. But on my free time, I'm blues jammer. That's the sort of stuff. That's my thing. So yeah, I've learned stuff from all over those players like B.B. King, Eric Clapton. I remember Joe Bonamassa. I was really into that guy. And then I discovered, I think what got me into the shred metal and progressive metal kind of scene was Rust in Peace by Megadeth. So I started, the blues thing gave me a good all-around background for vibratos, expressions, and also that kind of stuff. But, from that point on, I went full, technical practice and whatnot.
Was it Marty Friedman? Did he just
It
like
was
open that
definitely
gate
Matt
for it? It was
Friedman.
Marty
It was
Friedman.
Matt Friedman, yeah. It's still my favorite guitar player of all time.
Agreed.
I think the best. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just play all day.
Real quick, I want to know how long a day, how many hours a day do you play? And do you play every day?
I do play every day. Now it's a little bit different than when I was starting, because maybe now I don't really practice. I don't have a practice schedule, as in, let's say, 1 hour sweep picking, 1 hour alternate, that kind of stuff, because I've already done that so much in the past that it's already there if I need it. It's more like practicing certain arrangements on certain stuff I write, because, I tend to write stuff that's a little bit out of my league. So
We're always
kind of-
reaching.
Yeah. So pretty much all day, All right.
All right, thank you. Yo?
So, I started guitar when I 9 years old. Yeah, I started really beginning of my age. Then why I started, because the guitar is cool. Also, actually, like my dad, like hobby is guitar. Then also I have big brother. He started guitar first than me. Then always you watching the big brother what they doing. You want to same things because you're respecting your big brother. So I just doing same things. Then he was, going to the music institute, which is MI, like music school. Then he was like getting a lot lessons from the school, like heavy metal, like shredding, whatever. Then he was teach me when I think 10 years old or like 11 years old. So I was kind of lucky to know this, like how to play scale, how to, play improvising wherever.
So
Yeah.
so your big brother gave you the keys to the Lamborghini?
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm now shredding, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I started playing maybe around the age of 9 or 10. My parents had a broken acoustic sitting behind a chair in the corner. And eventually I got big enough to move the chair and I started messing around with it. It didn't even have like tuning pegs missing on it, and I didn't know how to tune. I just knew that once you press down, it made a sound and the pitch would change. So I started learning stuff by ear on there. And then eventually we rented an electric guitar and an amp for like, I don't know, it was like $30 a month or something. And so I had that for a couple of years. And I took some lessons and I had a paper route. I used my paper route money to buy a Fernandez Revolver Elite. If there's any old school like Fernandez guys, that had a sustainer system, floating tremolo system. It was like way too much for me to handle. Like neck through construction. I didn't know how to set up a Floyd, so my Floyd tremolo was like straight up in the air. It was ridiculous, but I got it through. It was a big learning curve for me. First song I ever learned was Machine Head by Bush and a bunch of Green Day songs because, power chords. But since then, I've just been nerding out and trying to make weird stuff.
Nice. I'm gonna do one more question, and then we're gonna get some questions from you guys. You guys have some questions for these guys? Think of them. So, what do you look for in a guitar these days? What are the things that you're looking for, like, when you want your guitar?
Really good intonation. It's my main thing. Otherwise, I think I like pretty much anything you give me. It's really fun to try new things. So intonation for sure.
Awesome.
All right, I guess for me the main thing would be how comfortable it is to play. I'm not really a big nerd gear guy, so I don't look for all the crazy specs or whatever. I just need someone that is really comfortable to play, doesn't have any limitation for me to play what I have in my head, and also it has to look cool. That's a big thing. Like, I don't know, I'm in love with my Spectre. I'm afraid it's not. I don't know if it's available anymore, but a guitar with like almost a Jackson Kelly shaped. I'm in love, but it's cooler than that.
You like pointy guitars?
Yeah, I like pointy guitars. That's the thing. I like pointy guitars. All right.
What's the other question?
What do you look for in a guitar? What do you look for in a guitar?
So the question is what I look for the guitar?
What do you look for in a guitar? Like, when you go get a guitar, what makes you go, this guitar is good and I want to play it?
You mean the guitar plan or?
Just in a Legator guitar, what do you like about it? What makes you want to play it?
I see. Well, the guitar is like same as game for me. You guys play game, right? Like the Nintendo, whatever. Like how, like same feel, like same as also like drugs. Yeah. If you play one time, then if you can play, you don't want to stop because you can play. Yeah. So like I can play, I can make sound what I want. So that's why I think I don't want to stop. The things is like what I want, why I want to play is different. I just can't stop playing guitar.
So it's like, you don't know, but if I play the guitar and I don't want to let it go, that means it's good for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Thank you.
That's a good answer. I was going to expand on what Yo was saying on like video games and it feeling like, I just like my guitar to feel like a toy. Like something that I'm having fun with and not think about too much about the specs as long as it's in my hands and I'm just like not even really overly focused about it. I'm just enjoying myself. That's pretty much all that counts. But that being said, I do like adding kill switches on things if it doesn't have one, but it's not like a huge requirement for it to come stock that way because you can always, make adjustments as you go. But yeah, it's got to just feel fun. Lightweight, easy, just like
Low action. Everybody here is a low action type of guy?
yeah, but
Like
honestly, I think my action has been getting a little bit higher because I don't know, it's just like feels a little bit better for some reason. Not too much higher though. Let's not get silly.
Got you. Cool. Thank you guys. So I'm gonna open it up to questions. If anybody has your question, just raise your hand. I'll bring to you the mic. Let's go for it.
Hi, I'm Luis from Seattle, Washington. So I do a crazy thing on my guitars where I tune above standard tuning with thinner strings and a shorter scaling. So would any of you have you ever thought about like playing notes like your high E string with if you use like a 008 or 007 to tune up to a G sharp, or even an A, you can get higher. It's like the same thing as having 27 or 29 frets. Have you like experimented with obscure tunings like above standard?
Yeah, that's really cool. I've never heard of that, and it's really sick. I think I've never tried. I always try to go lower, right? 8 strings, 7 strings, but going higher, I think you're into something. I think you have to keep exploring that.
I didn't really hear the question. Can you-
So
Yeah.
he instead of tuning down, he tunes up.
All right.
Above normal, and he uses thinner strings like a 0.8 or 0.7. So like instead of having 27, 28, 29 frets,
Yeah,
he's
I got
tuning up and using a shorter scale, and he's asking if you guys have ever tried anything like that.
I've never heard of it, and I agree with Sebastian. I think you might be into something. I need to try. No, what I do is I already have like pretty light gauge strings, and I tune even lower. So it's like I use like 0.10s and I tune like standard D. So it's kind of feels like 0.8, 0.7. But I should experiment with like going already 0.7 and maybe tuning up. I don't know.
So since you use such thin gauge strings on a full step down,
Yeah.
do you pick really light and try to
Oh
keep
no,
it
I pick as hard as possible. No. Yes, sometimes I have tuning instabilities, but that's worth it because I get to do the Zach Wild vibrato. Yeah, that's worth it. But I might need to like an Evertune thing would help. I don't know. I'm not. I should look into it.
The Evertune is the best for anybody records. If you record low tuning guitars and you don't want to get it out of tune, it's just like Evertune.
I might need to look into it. But yeah, that's it.
So the question is like higher tuning, right?
Have you ever tried?
So I tried like drop B with 7 string because I don't know if you guys know the Orchard Parish. They doing like the one note higher, not like half, 1 note higher. So like it's gonna be F sharp for the E string, and like then 7 string it was B for me, like drop B. I did use the string for the 9, not 9. It was a 0.8 for the E string, but always easy to break string because it's too thin. Yeah. Then if I put 9 for the people call this is like laser tuning or something. Yeah, if I do like laser tuning with 9, like 0.9, then like neck is going like this way. So like making it higher is kind of risky. So I using like pitch shift to make it like higher, I think.
I agree. I think that keeping your guitar in the right balance, in the right tension, and not moving it down too far or up too far so it stays a really consistent feel is key, especially when you play a lot. You don't want it to feel totally different from tuning to tuning. And so what I do is I try to keep it in standard, sometimes a half step down. I used to go nuts with the tunings, like Soul Sucker or Dingleberries. There's some weird tunings. And I don't have enough guitars to really accommodate all of them. So nowadays I usually fluctuate between a standard and half step down, and then utilize pitch shifters because Head Rush, Line 6, Fractal, they all have great pitch shifters, and you can pitch up or down and kind of like momentary style or just keep it on and off and try to do that. But that being said, I think you should try it. Definitely experiment and go nuts. One of my favorite guitar players, John Gomm, he has like the craziest tunings, and he does some cool harmonics, and he'll like change the pitch of the harmonic in real time with his tuning pegs and stuff. I mean, it's really just a brush for you to go nuts with and paint your own picture.
Awesome. We got any more questions for these guys? Let's go.
What kind of pick do you guys play? Because I know, Charles, I got a couple picks from you that are huge.
And then and then I also play really thin ones when I play bass and whatnot. But what kind of picks do you guys? You guys all have a unique style, so just curious.
Cool. I play jazz threes,
The JP pick.
JP version. That's all.
So I mostly use Dunlop 2mm, the purple ones, mostly. But also I've been experimenting, like depends on what I'm doing. Like of course if I'm doing acoustic guitars, it's gonna be really light picks. Also I found that I've been experimenting with the, are you familiar with the Spiro, Lucia's kind of economy thing? So I've been experimenting to get that sort of thing, and to get kind of close to that effect, I use a really light pick, like whatever I can find, like something that's really floppy. And, I on top of that, I also layer whatever sound I'm using with like kind of a nylon guitar string sounds, like to get the really high-end snap. So those are the main things I use for picks, yeah.
So I am using Dunlop also. Also, I am the artist of the Dunlop too. And I have actually like my signature pick from them, but it's not still sale. Will be, because I'm too lazy.
Under development.
Huh?
Under development.
What's that?
You're still developing it.
Yeah,
Working
yeah.
on
Like
it. We're working
sometimes
on
I
it.
giving like people, but will sell soon. But that pick is not for play, just for like fun. But I using like play for the pick. What's called this Jazz 3 but-
What thickness gauge?
XL Jazz 3 XL.
Like 1.0?
I don't know, just normal like Jazz 3. Jazz 3 is I think only one
Yeah.
things,
I
right?
think it's
But they
one.
have like XL,
1.2.
the big one. Yeah, I'm using that things. Yeah, this is like I think I using this pick from almost like 10 years. I never change. Like things is like if I change pick, I have to change mind too. So like always same, then like never change anything. Yeah.
Good to know.
My first pick was made out of a Hot Wheels track. Do you guys remember Hot Wheels? My dad cut a corner, he made a little triangle with it, so that was my first pick. But for them, I've just like experimented a lot. I kind of have my go-to pick, which is a 3mm. It's a Tessie. They make kill switches and a bunch of really cool accessories. I have a signature pick with them, but I have a lot of other picks that sound different. And sometimes you need a different sound. You don't necessarily need a different size. For example, I have a song called Fuego, which was a very pick scrapey sound, and I couldn't quite get these to cut this type of like Delrin plastic, and so I used meteorite. Like a fan actually sent me a guitar pick made out of meteorite, and that sounded just gnarly. So I cut it in like all the meteorite scrapes that I wanted to do, and then like live you can't really tell the difference because it's just pick differentiation, but I think it's good to have different styles. Like have a pick made out of brass because you'll like never wear out. You'll have it for the rest of your life. Titanium, all that stuff, and then have your go-tos that are your days. And don't forget stylus picks like that. Literally, if I was on an island, I would take stylus picks and one of these, just like a 3mm that I use every day. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Last year, you gave me like that red pick you have right there. You gave me one of those, and I
Yeah.
took it back home. I think it was like resin, or acrylic,
Yeah.
and it was so sharp. And I remember playing on it, and I was just like, everything I'm playing, if a sweep, it was just like so articulated, just tick, tick, tick,
Yeah.
tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, I wanted the pick to kick the string's ass. You know what I mean? Sometimes you play and it's like the string is like pushing back against you. I just wanted it to like muscle through without like me muscling through.
Zero resistance.
Yeah, zero resistance. And yeah, it's just kind of what I got used to.
Anybody else? We got any more questions? Anybody? Okay, I'm gonna do one more question, and then we're gonna do a signing. We're gonna have everybody line up here, and we're gonna get you all. We got like 30 posters, so the first 30 people get a poster and a signing. But my question is your number one favorite metal shred album, or just number one album of all time.
Would be Pharesia from Animals as Leaders. their last album. Their last album is amazing. I love that.
I'm torn between Rust in Peace and Periphery 2. But probably for the influence, I would say maybe Rust in Peace.
100%.
The favorite band?
Album.
Album.
Yeah.
Favorite album.
Album.
The things is I can't memorize the name of the song on the album.
Artist.
Artist, yeah, this is way easier. So I like Ingve. Actually, like my jacket on the back has a Ingve too. Ingve Malmsteen from Sweden. He's so sick. So if you don't know, maybe I'm pretty sure you guys know, but yeah, I'm really fan of the guy.
That's why you scallop some of your friends.
Yeah, that's it. Also, yeah, my guitar is there, the black one. There's one Japanese language on the 12th fret. Then yeah, that guitar has scalloped. But actually, these things is inspiration from the Steve Vai. Because Steve Vai did same things on the fretboard. Also, Alexi Rifle from Children on Bottom. Also, one more guy, Kiko Lelelo did this.
Yeah.
So I just trying to the guys.
Got you. So if you guys see, we have Yo's signature right there. We have Charles's new signature. That one guitar, that's the only one guitar we've made for Charles. It's only gonna be one of one. It looks like a sherbet ice cream. And then we have a new model right there, guys. And then we have a new model that we're also stoked about. A new artist model, Sebastiside's new model, the Ghost right there. It's really, really beautiful guitar. So I implore you guys to check it out, take some pictures, let everybody know. And yeah, also for Yo's guitar, he was talking about the scalloped. That's only something we do for Yo. That's just a Yo. You can get everything else of that guitar, but the scallop part is just for Yo only. Woo! Okay, Charles.
I love the cutaway on that too. It looks like it's really comfortable to play. My favorite album is the Mrs. Doubtfire soundtrack, and just speaks to me. My second favorite is, to be honest, Avenged Sevenfold, Waking the Fallen, probably. It's just like good jams, and it's really nostalgic. And that's probably about it, really. I listen to like really weird stuff now, and I don't know. I listen to like Frank Sinatra and Sam Cooke and those guys. It's just like such a break from what I do, because I annoy the shit out of myself with my own music. So
I can relate. I'm like, everybody thinks I'm listening to like this deathcore band, this death metal band, this metal this, and like I'm stuck in the 90s. So like,
yeah,
my mom was like a
Matchbox 20.
I did that for karaoke 2 nights ago.
Oh, nice.
It's the Matchbox 20. Yeah.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Straight up, what do you need to learn about here? If I was someone else, would this all fall apart? Strange, where were you when we started this gig? I wish the real world would just start hassling me. Yeah, so I play in a cover. I grew up playing since I was 5 years old. And I was a human jukebox. I started with Metallica, Nirvana, Green Day, Radiohead, just like anything Matchbox 20, no doubt. I mean, like the first 3 No Doubt albums were like on repeat for me. I really like, 90s alternative grunge. So I play in an emo tribute band every weekend, and then I have another cover band where we're doing like 90s alternative Wallflowers and some Tool and stuff like that. But like most of the time, I mean, I'm listening to like Incubus, which is like one of my top bands. I'm a big
Hoobastank.
Hoobastank. I like Hoobastank. I like when we play dun, 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 dun.
I was visited by a succubus once when I was a kid. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah. Speaking of Incubus, I think some of them used to be Jehovah's Witnesses too.
Did it? You wouldn't know? No. I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never heard it. Big Mike Eisinger fan though. I love the guitar player. I think he's very unique. I think he's very he's not afraid to just make sounds. He's the pedal guy, kind of like Tom Morello, but he was very like Steve Vai inspired. So like if you actually hear some of the stuff from like Morning View and Make Yourself, it's actually like a Steve Vai riff that he made, because he loves these crazy sounds and stuff like that. So But awesome. Let's give these guys a round of applause, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed this panel.
Thank you, guys.
You want to say thank you? Thank you, yo.
Arigato.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Woo, awesome. So we're gonna have everybody line up here.